Whether you're aware of it or not, life is constantly teaching those who are willing to learn. Unfortunately, most people miss the lessons that are right in front of them. But in this video, I'll share 5 financial lessons with you that will alter your life. But before we get deeper, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Understanding assets versus liabilities. Both assets and liabilities are the fundamentals of your business and personal balance sheets. According to accounting standards, assets possess the ability to provide economic benefit now or in the future. Liabilities, on the other hand, are financial obligations you must meet in the near or distant future. In short, assets put money into your pockets and liabilities take money out of them. Before I explain how both assets and liabilities can significantly improve your financial life, we need to clear up the confusion around a few possessions that many people have that are often misclassified. And the first is your principal residence. As most people will tell you that their home is their greatest investment, and while it's true that your home does appreciate over time, it has more traits that are aligned with liabilities and assets. For instance, when you own a home, you must continually invest money in it through upgrades, repairs, taxes, etc. And keep in mind that I just described liabilities as things that drain your bank account. The same analogy can be applied to other personal belongings, such as cars and boats, which appear as assets on your balance sheet but are detrimental to your efforts to succeed financially. Sadly, the majority of people have learned to demonize these potentially potent financial instruments. Some types of debt, when used wisely, can significantly improve your financial standing. For instance, if you take out a mortgage with a low interest rate, you can use the money to buy a rental property that will pay you every month and increase in value over time. Why not just use my money to buy these assets, you might be asking. And now for 2 explanations as to why this might not be the best financial decision. First off, most people lack the funds necessary to invest in income-generating assets like businesses, dividend stocks, or real estate. Second, everything you do has an opportunity cost. When you spend your money on stocks, you are then unable to use that same money to purchase real estate. As a result, by taking on low-cost debt, you can increase your leverage, buy more assets, and eventually significantly strengthen your financial situation. Number 2. Realizing the cost of looking rich. Even before the internet was invented, many people's lives included keeping up with the Joneses. Sadly, many people struggle with the obsession of wasting all the money they've worked for to keep up. It seems that people often try to be like someone else or possess things that are both unnecessary and beyond their means. Let's face it, keeping up with the drone problem has only gotten worse thanks to the internet. Constant exposure to images of flashy mansions and fast cars can influence your decision to spend money on meaningless items like expensive handbags, new clothes, or expensive phones. Even though these things might seem unnecessary now, common sense is crucial. To avoid living beyond your means, you need to examine just how much trying to look rich has taken away from your pockets. Review your purchases from the last month, especially the ones related to eating out, going to clubs, and shopping. If you're having trouble paying for your utilities or household expenses, it's time to change your spending habits. Even if you work hard and make a lot of money for a month, you might end up with nothing. Decide how much you make after taxes, and then make a list of all your expenses. Then incorporate the amount you want to save and make the necessary adjustments to your spending. 100 times better than acquiring yet another new material possession that you are aware you don't need will be the feeling of having money at the end of the month. Number 3. Learning how to use good debt. Sad to say, a lot of people believe that debt in general is bad and should be avoided at all costs. There are good and bad types of debt, and it is wise to either pay off bad debt or avoid it altogether. Simply put, good debt puts money in your pocket while bad debt takes it out of it. Debts like credit card debt are bad debts for 2 reasons. First, they are primarily used to buy products with depreciating values. Such products include cars, Victory, and TVs, and vacation trips. The second reason credit cards, auto loans, and instant loans are harmful is due to their interest rates. Using these forms of debt can drown you in interest charges. With good debt, however, the opposite is true. The rich in particular use debt to get ahead. They use what is referred to as OPM or other people's money from both the bank and investors. OPM is a real concept and a sign of high financial acumen. By using good debt, you can significantly increase your return on investment by having more capital to work with when buying assets that will generate cash or appreciate over time. If you structure an investment deal well, the more you use other people's money, the higher your return will be. Many people think that it's just a fantasy world where people will just give you money to invest with, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Most people rely on people with the appropriate financial education, skill set, and drive to make deals happen. Number 4. Learning the power of patience. Aspiring entrepreneurs may decide to start a new business plan and want to see great results as soon as possible. While some businesses may find success quickly, the reality is that positive business results do not happen fast. As they say, slow and steady wins the race, whether you're starting out or just getting started in the business. To encourage patience, you must set realistic expectations and prepare spending habits that match your expectations. It's natural to want to make profits sooner rather than later, but employing patience when they feel this can help you avoid unnecessary setbacks and better manage available funds. If you expect fast results and immediate growth, you may be disheartened when you see only slow or no growth. Your patience can affect your motivation and overall view of your business activities. Remember that a critical element of success is to find a niche before you grow and be the best in that niche. Number 5. Learning how to take risks. Even before we can walk, we begin to learn how to take risks in life. A baby's first step is a big risk for them once they are secure enough to move from crawling to walking around the house safely. The child decides against taking this first risk, which frequently fails. Am I putting in too much effort to understand the risk? Knowing that babies think that much might seem strange, but the fact remains that risk exists whether you like it or not. To some extent, everyone uses this ability to decide what is best for themselves. When considering this topic, it's crucial to remember that using the right approach yields far more favorable outcomes than acting carelessly. So how can you accomplish this? We all make decisions that change the course of our lives and shape our perspectives throughout our lifetimes. Self-reflection exercises are one of the best ways to hone your risk management abilities. You can start the evaluation process that will inevitably lead to risk management if you take the time to examine your motivations for your decisions. When properly implemented, these can assist us in enhancing our quality of life. And that's it for this video. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching and see you next time.